Hello, welcome back to the channel. And it's been a few days. I've had some stuff going on in life. It's kind of slowed me down a little bit. This is the new game I picked up. Thanks to Ultra Super kind of showing me this one. This is Time Wasters. It's another bullet heaven roguelite type game. It does have a lot of meta progression. So you have a couple of different characters here that do different things. This guy, or well, this lady, I guess, is super plasma and captain upgrades, super fireballs and captain upgrades. This one's slime trail and captain upgrades, super wolf pack, super boxing gloves and captain upgrades, and then super rockets and captain upgrades. I actually haven't played this one at all, so we're gonna go with we'll go with that one. Why not? So kind of the way this works is you this guy, I guess, punches things in the face and knocks them into other things. So the idea here is to kind of run around and try to get as much stuff as you can kind of hit. You see the big green guy there. He or that not gold guy there. He's stealing all my fancy golds. And then I'm playing on a game, Xbox game controller. This Super Wolf Pack I'm not super jazzed about yet. We'll do max boost. We'll do some recharge on the shields. So I do have a couple of the worlds kind of opened. We're gonna grab our gold factory. We'll boost out of the way for a second. I don't want to go static build because it's going to slow things down around me. It will cause damage to it, but then it kind of gets rid of my punching McPunchersons. We'll do rockets. I don't know. Yeah, I think I got to turn around to punch things. The problem is that I'm having to run into these things. I don't like that. It makes me scared. I need something that will go behind me and kind of do some damages. So it's this was not as bullet heaven as the other ones. I'm not sure I like this one. The missiles, the slime trail one, I'm a real big fan of. Oh, good. I weren't. And then we'll run into these guys here. Ooh, I almost died very badly. Yeah, so I don't know. The first time I played this guy, and get down here, pick up. That is not the one I wanted. That works. Get over here to this planet, pick this bad boy up. I'll get us some upgrades. Go up here to this planet real quick, get us some health. Alright, collision change +1. Alright, so we'll do some more boxing gloves. Fireballs would be good to do some more balls. Collision chain damages, collision damage, collision damage, collision damage. Okay, so that makes it a little bit better. So as I'm hitting things, it's knocking it into other things. Yeah, the problem is this guy is made to, yeah. All right, so that's that one. That's the first time I played with him. We're gonna go play with a different one that is a little bit more fun for me. So I think actually I should have done that too. So back here, you have points that you can put into things. I should have put points into this, so that way I would have started with, +5 collision damage and 1,000 knockback force. Right now I have it built into slime trails. So this kind of is like your old game of Snake. So we'll launch and confirm that one. So this one you start out and you're basically just you can go over your own slime trail and you're fine. But the other guy's not so much. So what you can do is you can kind of run up here like this and kind of create a little slime trail here, especially in the beginning. What I'm trying to do is get enough of this stuff up here in the beginning to cause some damage, so that once these guys show up, I can bury all of them. So the slime kind of does a thing where it does that, and then so with the beginning of this one, I tried to get a little bit of slime slowing down. Is not a bad thing. Max shields. I got 3 more. I want some sort of damage. What? And the laser strike, as far as I can tell, the laser strike is complete garbage. It is not. It is not the awesome. Basically, it just puts down a big laser fence around the wall, or around. Basically, it creates a wall, and then as the mobs fly into it, then they take damage. So it's kind of like slime, and in some settings. Oh, super plasma and upgrades. We'll take that one. We'll take rockets. We'll take slime trail. Boxing gloves I'm not a fan of. Hull invincibility, we'll take that. More max hull. Ability duration. The 360 Nova kind of burst out, which is a cool thing, but so I'm just going to back out of that guy for now. So now that I've killed the gold guy there, it will be he's not collecting all of our fat loots anymore. So now all of our fat loots kind of go around. So in order to open a couple of these planets and open the different things, like, so the hull repair, like originally when you first start the game, you'll go down the hull repair planet there. It'll be like, oh, collect X number of hull repairs, and then you'll open it. It'll tell you the supernova planet, like upgrade the nova 360 things X number of times, and then you'll open that. So basically, you just upgrade the nova thing, and then it will unlock the ability to unlock it. But then you have to catch a card unless you put points into starting with it unlocked. And I don't have points into starting with it unlocked. Go here and get a cube, so I can reset that. I'm going to banish a boxing glove, and banish works kind of the same way it does in what's the name of the no, anyway, so you select something, it just goes away. You don't see any more of that run, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it only replaces that one item when it pulls stuff. So we'll go slime trail. We'll do explosion range. I didn't do fireballs. Fireballs are kind of cool, but kind of like little boomerangs that attach to the front of your ship. In the very beginning, they're not that strong, but if you can get them maxed out, they're real strong. Old magnet range. More rockets. Oh, my boostus did not boostuses me out of there. I took a lot. Okay, fine. You guys are all dead. So this is the supernova planet. So once you open that by getting enough of the nova upgrades, it basically sends out a big pulse and kind of destroys. Doesn't destroy everything on the map, but it starts by destroying stuff that's close, and kind of gets weaker as it goes further out. It's really good when the planets start getting attacked, and it's one of the planets that's close to it. All right, I really need. I'll go static field. We'll go that. That will be helpful. More plasma damage, more rocket damage. So this kind of sends out electrical pulse around you, and then anything that gets close kind of gets repulsed. All right, so here's Big Boss Dude. Big Boss Dude, this guy, the trick with this guy is to get really close to one of his arms here and kind of start ripping it off. Especially if you can get, the slime and starts poisoning them. And so it just, once you can kind of get close to him and get on one side and just kind of rotate around with him, it's okay. You do not want to get in front of him because he will start shooting the crap out of it. And he will win at that point. If you feel extra cheesy, what you can knock off one arm, you'll get a bunch of gold for it, and then you can go knock off the other wing there, and it will give you more gold. If you don't feel like dealing with them, then you just kind of blow up one side, and then just go for the chewy center. You can also take. Like I said, I'm putting on a controller, so if you notice that, like, I can fire and my main weapons and have them fire off in another direction. You see the little like blue arrows that appear around the hole there. That basically points to where it's firing. If you don't tell it to fire in a direction, it kind of fires at whatever's closest around you. Do more slime damage. More shots. See if we can get some more. And you can kind of boost it. If you get to the other side, start spinning around trying to get to the other side. We're going to be here for a minute. Come on. You can actually kind of cheese him too and just kind of go sit here. And he'll just push you around. He's really nice like that. So if you can get away from especially with the way the slime is going, as far as I am in here, it's really hard for them to kind of get to me because the slime is killing the stuff as it comes in. The only problem with getting in that close is the slime trail only lasts for so long, and it's got a length on it, and then that length is what basically makes it stop. And you'll see the end up kind of disappearing as I'm making my loops around here. So the longer, you only have so much length with that thing. So it's, trying to create a loop like this where, the guys are coming in or being destroyed, and we get to pick up all their golden stuff there. Like I said, you want to be careful because he'll start shooting things at you. If you get in front of him, whenever you get in front of him, he stops and starts firing. And then when you kill him, you get 1 to 2 the blue cube, and then you'll get the purple cubes. And then once that happens, you'll also get right after you complete the boss, you're going to get a plant is under attack. So the idea here is to go down here, and you have the 128 seconds or so to basically kill all these things that are attacking the planet. And then I may not be able to do it. I don't have enough I'm not putting out enough damage. I am not putting out enough damage. I am not doing well today. I may actually lose this planet, which is weird because it'll be the first time I've lost a planet. Let's see. So you'll see now I'm starting to really hard to see, but I'm starting to fire a lot more of the no, I'm not. Oh, I'm doing plasma per second, not plasma per shot. So you have to be careful with some of them. Like plasma per second, obviously, is how many shots I'm firing per second. Whereas plasma per shot is um, how many bullets I'm firing out. Dead. But no, it's a fun game. I'm not doing well at it today. I do a lot better when I'm trying to talk about what I'm doing. And then you can go back into here. I can go upgrades. I can go. I can I'll eventually get to the right screen I'm trying to go to. I can sell those back off, and then I can basically buy them back in here, and then we can do that. And then we can go change back to the primary person. And then as you get further and further into the game, you get a little bit more. So this is kind of the plasma gun, doing work. So especially at higher levels, that plasma does a lot more damage. It's a lot larger spray, and does a lot better. Really, again with this, I don't want a boxing glove anymore. I don't like it. And that laser strike is horrible too. It's just it would be fine if it, like, I don't know, maybe at one of these days I'll have to just kind of build something and just see how far I can get and see if it turns out to be something better. But as I see it right now, it's not very good. It just puts a fence down on the map, and then you kind of have to drag the enemies into it. And since you don't get to control where it's placed, and it can be placed on a section on the map like that you're flying away from, or it doesn't necessarily and do what you want it to do. So it makes it a little bit harder to use it. So now you see the nice little gold guy up here. We'll talk and have a chat with him real quick, and we'll go ahead. Be like, no, shoot him. So we'll shoot that. We'll get all the things back that he picked up from us. You know what? We'll go ahead and do fireballs this time. Do fireball damage. Max fireball. Max fireball. Max fireball. Damage per plasma. Fireball damage. Max fireballs. Plasma damage. And hull repair. So now you see the little 5 little fireballs that are hovering around my ship. And what they'll do is anytime somebody gets within that red range, I think it's the red or orange range, they're gonna fly over and hit them and then try to fly back. And especially at higher levels, they start causing massive damage. They do really, really well. So I'm definitely a lot happier with those. The plasma shots are really good too. Kind of fly down here and blow up some guys. What else do we have here? Fireball damage. So, it's pretty much. I don't know. I'm having fun with this game. I've been trying to find something the last couple of days that I've had some stuff going on in life, and had a migraine for a few days, and some stress, and some other problems too. And then So I kind of needed something that didn't require brain power to be able to play, and this definitely does not seem to require a lot of brain power. Well, it doesn't require a lot of brain power to play it. I'm thinking to play it well, I'm probably going to need more brain power. But I'm having fun with it, and I feel like I'm making progress, which is always good in a game like this, where you feel like you're slowly making progress, even when you're dying. So as long as you can get up here to this planet every once in a while, you can see if you can get some space cubes. If you can actually beat the first boss, or actually start beating the bosses on a regular basis. Speaking of bosses, how you doing, buddy? So we'll go up here and have a chat with him. As you can tell, we're doing a little bit better this time. So the issue is you'll kind of get ahead of him, and then all the guys that have been chasing you kind of start catching up. You do not want to hit that outside, black and orange area. It will murder you. You will not be happy about the outcome. So and this kind of, it doesn't really center on you. It kind of centers on the area. Like the boss will like fly out of the area sometimes. Like when you get into later bosses, he'll kind of fly out. He'll come back, and it doesn't really center on you, but it kind of moves around with you a little bit. So, and then once he does fall, that time we got two space cubes. So now we've already got three cubes for the meta progression. Now we have planet under attack, and you can look and see the planet will show up. You see all your icons that show up around the edge of the screen with the different planets of where stuff is dropped on the map and things like that. And you'll see the one that has a timer on it. And that's the planet that you need to fly towards to protect. And it's randomly done. If the planet does, from my understanding, I haven't had one. Oh my lord, I haven't had one die yet. But I believe if it does die, then it basically takes it away from you for the rest of that game. So the next game you'll be back, but it basically disables it for that game. You guys are not being cooperative today. I have 11 of these things saved up. I am not very good at using these things. We'll go with static field. Bring the spread down a little bit. Wolfpack gives you like the other ship that kind of fly around. We'll go ahead and summon them. Get range on those guys. We'll get max fireballs. Super rockets. I don't have rockets right now. Get more static field. Get that. Then for our last one here, we'll do that. And then as soon as you do that last point, it's just going to dump you out. It just dumps you straight back into the act. But you can kind of run down, get away. So you'll see that little ship there that just got decimated. They just kind of fly around and they put out these little waves and kind of attack things and push them around. I haven't really figured out what the Wolfpack does yet. I do know with a lot of them, they seem to be very powerful. You do have a shop you can fly into. You can kind of get some stuff. We'll do that. Plasma turret planet. So basically, it just fires a plasma off. This just murders everything in your way. Like I said, it doesn't kill everything on the screen. It basically sends out a wave that slowly loses damage over time. and then the further out it travels, the less damage that it causes. So things can survive it. Like you'll notice that really bad if like this planet gets attacked, then and you set off the supernova, it'll like kill the ones that are close to it, but the ones further out take less and less damage as it kind of works its way out. Plasma spread -1 or 5 there. Static field damage. We'll do max boost, max shields. Do more of that. More plasma damage and more plasma spread. So you eventually get that plasma spread where it's almost a straight, and then it eventually will start working where it starts almost coming down into a kind of a point, and then so there'll be a point slightly out from your ship where it'll be real good at like destroying things, and then it'll slowly kind of work its way out where oh good, second boss. Here's our second boss. And the way the game works is it kind of wants you to go through you go through the first boss and then the second boss, and depending on how far you make it with a different character, it depends on how much items or how much like progression you have, and it wants you to kind of to get further and further into the game with the different pilots to be able to open different stuff. So the super rockets, the super plasma. So as you get further and further into it, you can do that, and then you hit certain points in the different character storylines that can actually come in and start being like co-captains with you. So like if you're on this is the plasma, but I can actually use it to get the missile one, which we've seen pop up a few times, where uh, she will come in and also kind of be like a captain for us, and then we can start getting access to her upgrades. And when these planets are under attack, most of them when they're under attack, you can't get their benefit from them. I think the plasma current one still works. I think the gold fine one may still work also, but most of them it kind of locks it out. So like the this one, if I hadn't grabbed that health before this planet got attacked, I wouldn't get the I wouldn't be able to get it. All right, I can't get it while I'm doing it. So here you see Luna, Super Wolf Pack, and Captain upgrades. I kind of wish hit this button here, and this shows me all of my upgrades, and this shows me all my stuff. It shows me my crew, um, and it shows me all the different kind of stuff that I have in here. Fireballs, static damage, fireball range, magnet, static damage. I probably should get more defensive stuff. I really need to. My problem is a lot of times I go pure offense, and it never works out well for me. We'll get some mech pull. Now you see as you go, and more different enemies start showing up, and stronger enemies, and the game definitely has progression. It definitely has a bunch of really cool kind of fancy stuff with it. I really do. I'm enjoying the game, and it wasn't very much. I want to say it was a couple of dollars, um, and then you slowly get murderated and dead. So I kind of want to just kind of put some stuff out, kind of showing the game, showing some of the different stuff that you could do with it. You get the end. I got gold. So if I go back to the beginning here, I can go to my upgrades, and you'll see that like here it says lock complete mission to unlock, right? I wish it would tell me which mission I need to unlock here, just to make it a little bit easier and a little bit simpler to figure that out. The same with these would all be locked with different things that you would need to do. A lot of times what you need to do is go into the play, and then if I go down here and I look over here, so it says basically Raven defeat the Platinum Wave with Raven, and then that would unlock the max shields, all that stuff, right? This guy here. So if I upgrade the wolf pack to level 10, right? So basically I had to unlock the wolf pack captain, and then I had to upgrade the wolf pack to level 10, and then I got this captain here. If I defeat the bronze waves, and I can knock back 4 super boxing gloves. Basically it's the points that allow me to put more points into him. Super boxing gloves, captain upgrades, that would allow me to use him as a captain on other ships. Then this is like the last level of stuff, and then upgradable levels. So this is kind of the different ways to upgrade things, stuff like that. So hopefully you are enjoying Time Wasters. Hopefully it's a cool game for you. Like I said, I'll go check real fast on Steam just so I can have the actual numbers for you, because I don't like fibbing. It is $2.99 U.S. currency at the time of recording this, and it is not on sale. So it's like a $3 game, and I currently have 7 hours in it. So I'm happy with it so far. There's a lot of value for $3. There'll be a link down in the description if you're interested in picking this up. If you like this sort of content and things like that, please go ahead, hit the likes on the videos, leave comments and questions. If there's different somebody else you want to see a video for, let me know that stuff, and then I will talk to you guys next time. Y'all be safe. Talk to y'all soon.